Hi everybody. So, Christmas is over. It is about to be the start of a new year and I need to get my Christmas decorations down. So, I'm going to take you along with me on it because let me sit down. There were a couple of things that I had to do before I could take my Christmas decorations down. The first thing was I needed 2 new totes. I didn't buy any extra Christmas decorations. I did make a few things. But I wanted to change out one of the plastic bins that we have. It's a very long plastic bin and it's really heavy. So I decided to switch it up for 2 smaller plastic bins instead of this very long, tall plastic bin that everyone complains about every year. So I went to Walmart the day after Christmas and snagged 2 of those. I actually ordered it online and picked it up. And then I've been saying for years that I wanted a bag for my tree, you know, a reusable bag for my Christmas tree. And in early December, I started looking at Walmart and Target to see if they had them there. They didn't. I ended up by having to get it on Amazon, and it had really good reviews. I'm hoping it's big enough because that's a pencil tree that'll hold that tree and the tree in our dining room because we have like a little 3 or 4 foot tree. It's small. So I can put all that out in the shed. That was the big thing. The shed had to be cleaned out before I took down Christmas decorations because we couldn't even get into the door because we'd just been throwing stuff in there, so it had to be cleaned out. Plus, there was a lot of stuff from the previous owner that when we moved in, we just didn't clean it out. We just started putting stuff in the shed and that wasn't gonna work out. So Aiden and Landon were up for part of Christmas and they helped us clean out the shed. And it was wonderful. They did the shed and then Landon and James cleaned all of our gutters, which was full of pecans. It was ridiculous. So now that that's done, I need to go ahead and take down all my Christmas decorations. So I figured I would start walking around the house and taking all the decorations down, except for any garland and anything on any tree. And one thing that's not going out in the shed is anything like, you see that wreath? That's a pool noodle that I made this year with ornaments. I'll show you a close-up one in a little bit. Anything I made with hot glue or any candles will not go out there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk around the house, pick up all the Christmas decorations and put it on my brand new dining room table. Terry finished the dining room table. I absolutely love it. He's still got to make 2 benches and then we're going to buy 2 new chairs. My 50s table's over there. It's going to go out on the patio once I buy a cover for it to stay out there. But yeah, I love this table. So let's get busy taking down Christmas decorations. Okay, so this is everything around the house. I'm gonna make one more go around. I've got some glasses I need to put in the china cabinet, which I didn't set up, but I remember that. And what I did is I put all the breakable stuff basically on one side and non-breakable on the other. And I'm just making one final sweep around the house just to make sure. This is what that wreath looks like. It's gonna go in the closet in the gym. Don't think I put anything. No, I didn't. I didn't put anything in there. And everything's out of there. All right. I always forget something. And then I'm like, crap, I forgot something. So we're good to go. All right. There's my 2 new bins. So I think what I'm going to do is grab the other bins from the gym. And we're going to start working on them. This is the big bin that I was talking about. It is full of stuff. Right now it's got bubble wrap and tissue paper and everything in it. So I'm going to go through it and get like ornaments, or all the ornaments are going to go in its own bin. And I'm going to separate everything the best I can. So I guess we'll start emptying out this bin and then putting stuff in the other bins. All right, so I have what ornaments I have here in this bin. Of course, I got ornaments to take off the tree, but that's done. This bin over here is just paper now, so I'll pull from that. So I think what I'm going to do is do all the stuff that is not breakable. And I'm going to put it in this bin over here. We'll leave the ornament bin alone. So, because I do have a bin for garland. And I try to Ziploc baggie everything together, such as all these little trees. This is an ornament. For wrapping if I need to wrap stuff in. If not, then I'll put it in the bin. But now we're going to start wrapping some of the stuff up. so breakables are put away except for this. This is probably going to go in the very long bin with, what I'm going to put in that bin is all of our, or it might go in that bin because I still have that bin to do. All the garland. We have some lights from outdoors. There's garland in here, lights. The extra lights that are on the tree. So now, I'm trying to decide which tree I want to go for first. I think I want to do this one first. I'm going to go ahead, get this garland down, get the tree down, and then everything that had batteries, I take the batteries out. I keep my twinkle lights out all year because I do use them throughout the year. So I'm going to get this tree down and get it in the bag. And this is the before. That's what my Christmas tree and dining room look like. All right, the tree is down. It's on the table. I'm not going to put it in the bag until I put the big tree in the bag to see if it will fit. If not, then I'll put that in the box and leave it in the closet. Just keep it inside. It's better to have a smaller box than a big box. Okay, I also still have to do the wreath on the door. Fun. So I'm going to grab that and get that disassembled, and then I'll start on this. So as you can see here, this is, I didn't have a lot of ornaments on my trees. What I try to do is I try to keep them kind of grouped together. I try to put all my picks in one bag. That way I know where the picks are. I've got some in the dining room I've got to put together or put in this bag. Sometimes they don't fit, but I just try to keep it all together. I'm not going to do picks in the bag this year. I'll just put them in a box. This is a new box. I need to do these guys. And it's just easy at the next year whenever I decide to, you know, decorate my tree, to pull out ornaments and set, you know, what they are. So let me grab this other thing that fell over here. These aren't going to work in there. So, possibly even these guys. Yeah. Now, things like this was from my mom's house. The reindeer are gone, but I still keep it and I put it on the tree from my childhood, along with the one-legged elf. And I put those in a baggie all together, and I'm going to put my mason jar lids in there as well, and these guys. I'm just mixing stuff all over the place. The salt dough I'm going to throw away. I'm going to make them again next year. I just didn't like the way they turned out. I wanted to like add, you know, color to them and everything. So I'm going to make them again next year. This was just an experiment from the cinnamon apple ones that I normally make. And next year, I did miss the oranges. I will say that. So I am going to do dried oranges again. So these ornaments are glass, so I need to wrap them. And then we're going to put these away. We're going to take down the tree. Also next year, I need to buy more lights for this tree because the bottom part of the lights have gone out. But we're almost there. Why is it so quick to take down Christmas, but it takes forever to bring it all up? By the time I finish and put everything out in the shed, the only thing left will be this blanket that's on the couch and our sheets in our bedroom. And the sheets in the bedroom, I'll wash them, but they go into my bed stand next to my bed for the winter stuff. And Christmas will be down, but let me go ahead and get all this taken care of. All right, let's see if it zips, it fits, right? That's gonna be so much easier because now I can get rid of 2 boxes that were just taking up way too much space in the closet. So I cleaned out that big tote with all that paper, so we're gonna have to take out the trash. I got the glasses all taken care of except for this glass, which is holding flowers. I'm just gonna wait on that. Got the wreath taken down. And then James made me some labels for everything for each bin, so that's awesome. So in the end, we ended up by losing a huge bin, but you know, for 2 bins. So instead of us bringing in 3 bins of stuff, we're gonna have to bring in 4. But it's gonna be easier to stack, it's gonna be easier to store as well. And because it's dark out, we're not gonna put away the Christmas in the shed until tomorrow, and I'll show you the shed then. Pretty proud of myself. I've been dreading doing this all week. It's actually New Year's Eve right now, and I usually have Christmas down the day after Christmas, and this year I was just like, I don't feel like doing it right now. And then also, I did not go all out throughout the entire house for Christmas because of the sicknesses and the illnesses that we were having. We were lucky to get up what we got. That's why the trees were kind of bare. Just keeping it simple this year. That's what it was. And so one of the reasons why I wanted to film this was A, so I can go back and look and figure out what's in what box. I mean, even though it says Unbreakable, well, what Unbreakables do I have? And second, because I hope this inspires you, get you motivated to take down your Christmas, because I know a lot of people aren't motivated to do it. And the awkward thing has happened where I go into the living room and it's bare. I'm just like, what decorations do we do now? Pardon me, I am out of breath. I wanted to show you, we put all the Xmas, put all the Christmas stuff away. In a video that you're gonna see me talking about what I did here. You know, basically I just put all the dirt and everything in pots in here for winter. But we still gotta put the lawnmower back in. But this is so much cleaner than what it was. Before we couldn't even walk in this far. And so we went through a lot of bins. All of those bins from the clear one down are all empty. Those are empty. Went through a lot of bins. Now, we didn't go through any of the cabinets. All that has paint from the previous owner, and we were like, really hard to dispose of paint. But we're gonna look for a way to do it. And after all, the shed is gonna come down soon, so. But we're gonna fix up both those bikes for us. We bought them, and while I put in the lawnmower, we bought them about, James and Abby were in junior high when we bought them, and we bought them at Walmart. They were on clearance, and we bought like 4 of them, and those were, one of them was Big James's and one of them was Little James's. My bike actually didn't make it through the move, didn't make it to the move because a bunch of stuff had melted on it because it was out in the shed and it got really hot. But we're gonna fix those bikes up for the spring and ride bikes. But that is putting Christmas away. And if you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up.